Minister, will there be any incentive for tourists to purchase Malaysian-made products, or do you welcome the purchase of any products, no matter what their origin?
We see ourselves as a very international, global shopping nation. So we do not see ourselves having any special preferences, no special incentives for made in Malaysia. I think Malaysia has moved on to a global stage. We want to make ourselves known as the world brand center, the world brand destination. We give incentives to the level before they come to the market. There's the manufacturing incentives, SMEs. I thank Australia. Australia? No?
Yeah, yes.
Thank you for having all the tourists coming.
Take more flights.
Yes, exactly. Hear that? Send more flights. We need more direct flights. In one study, the comparison between Bangkok and Singapore and Kuala Lumpur, then I myself am amazed. How could you even receive 24.7 million tourists if you look at our flights correctly? No, American Airlines. American Airlines don't fly here. Canadian Airlines don't fly here. Qantas that fly here? No. I'm amazed, you know, at how we manage to pull everybody in. So for us, in Ministry of Tourism, the first challenge is connectivity. First challenge. Yes.
Hi, Minister from South Africa. I just want to find out, we recently, Malaysian Airlines pulled away from South Africa. Do you think such a decision will affect the numbers of tourists coming from South and Southern Africa to Malaysia? Thank you.
Definitely, sir. The only way for South Africans to come to Malaysia is fly. They're not going to drive over there. So we already expect the numbers to drop. And I'm not minced my words over it. I've said many times publicly that rerouting of our national airline will affect the tourism industry, not in millions, but in billions. In billions. So we hope that those in the connectivity industry, please make sure that this is looked at. When you stop flights, it's not the impact of you stopping flights. It is the work we did for the last 1, 2, 3 years, working with the tour operators, working with the media, and they already have packages already to come in December. Suddenly, there's no flight. We lose our credibility. You know, we lose our goodwill with them. So this is the real issue that we are facing. I wish Ministry of Tourism has our own airline.
Hello, Minister. Just wondering what your message is to Australian tourists.
First, thank you very much for believing in Malaysia. 2, congratulations for being such clever tourists. And 3, please continue to come to Malaysia. We welcome them with open arms. We have many Malaysians studying in Australia. Many of our leaders have studied in Australia. So, do come back. Yeah, example here, Australia. Oh, he runs a very big Monash branch campus here. Thank you. Yes.
Minister, we know the problem that we are not having flights. You know, the problem is there. So what is the solution that we are looking for? Like, for example, if Malaysian Airlines don't fly here, maybe perhaps that the ministry has to work with the Emirates or whatever to bring in the groups.
2 things. Number 1, flights. The Ministry of Tourism has no influence whatsoever as far as flights. Who flies? It's all a business plan. It's all a business plan. But what we do now is this. We work with any airline that comes to Malaysia. We do tactical with the tour operator. Example, F1. We give free F1 tickets to the airlines for their passengers. See? All the big major events, like ATP coming on. The ATP, what's ATP? Tennis
Asia Tennis.
Associated. I'm not a tennis player. Associated. What's ATP, please? Somebody tell me. Hey. Never mind. The ATP, Association of Tennis Professionals, will be having a major event here. We will be having the tickets, and we will be giving the tickets out to the tour operators overseas and to airlines. So it's an incentive for tourists to come. That's the only thing we can do. But third, we ourselves have gone directly to the new destinations like Vladivostok, like Khabarovsk, like Almaty, to discuss means and ways to bring them here. And one of the most common ways is to start with charter flights. They always start with charter in winter. Then once the charter, they built up the clientele, and it's converted, transformed into a regular flight. Now we have discussed with Vladivostok, and we will see flights coming to Kuala Lumpur still via Seoul. But at least they fly to Seoul, and then they transit and come to Kuala Lumpur. So these are only ways that we are doing now. Okay, now shopping. Thank you very much.